I'm Nadim. Oh crap, wrong picture. Whoa, that's not. Yeah, I'm Nadim, and I wanted to tell a story about how a culture changed the way I view my depression. Now, the first interesting thing about me is that I'm not the stereotypical depressed emo kid who, sad about life and wants to die. I'm a fairly human being. I'm not the greatest, but I'm okay at best. Unlike a normal human being who can control his responsibilities to a certain degree at least, I can't. I have trouble with that. Responsibilities such as doing homework on time, not being on my phone 24/7, going to sleep at a reasonable hour, waking up at a reasonable hour. Stuff like that, stuff that's expected from a human, I have trouble with. So it's a problem. We can say that safely. Like, I could have the greatest idea in the world, and I just wouldn't do it just because. I mean, there doesn't have to be a reason for me not to do it. I just don't do it. The same thing happened in, school all the time. It's just reading and then writing and then turning it in and not failing the class. And what I would do is read, stare, fall asleep, wake up, eat, play on my phone, fall asleep again, go to class, and then get a 0. Even things like you want to do and things you don't want to do, it prevents you from doing everything, just all across the board. Alright, that was question 1. That's when Lebanon comes in. My mother, my brother, and I arrived in Lebanon on April 9th at 5 in the morning. After that, we met our grandparents at the airport, and we quickly started driving around the city, trying to explore it.
في شو ها؟ ايه جايبين جاكيتات محمر. لا بتجيب بكره بقول لك امبارح قلنا ما في. هلا بقى.
Hey, طالع. Teta, c'est moi et toi là, on y va.
Allez.
Hey Teta.
Hi.
Donc, qu'est-ce que tu penses du trip encore?
Toi, qu'est-ce que tu as pensé là?
Moi j'ai aimé, c'est super.
Ouais.
Et l'ironie à la fin, Viande qui se lave pas les mains et on sort du musée du savon, genre.
Le musée de savon. Le musée de la viande là, ici, à côté de toi. Lebanon, just straight up, is a beautiful country, and the reason I care so much for it is that while I was growing up, my mom didn't really incorporate Lebanese culture into our everyday lives. So going to Lebanon was really a miracle. Alright, man. What's up, B? It's been a long time since we haven't talked, and I feel bad. Alright, I've been dealing with anxiety and depression since 6th, 7th grade. 2017, I'm going to 10th. So I couldn't explain at all why I was having these emotions. But I know for sure that it had to do with feeling lost and alone and not finding my community in the world. But then I went to Lebanon and everything changed magically.
the trip also like brought a lot of changes to my life, I guess, because like taught me the utmost importance of family. And even though I don't show that in my everyday life, especially not to, like, my parents, I know that like without them I probably wouldn't like make it anywhere. Not probably, I definitely wouldn't make it. And it's disappointing knowing that and at the same time not doing anything about it. But you know, at least now that thought is like clear in my head, and it's not like I'm not questioning it anymore. The trip allowed me to finish the year, and it's like really what I needed, because the whole like community aspect of it and like visiting where I'm from, that's like kind of important to me. Like I've always wanted to go to Lebanon and maybe one day Iran or something. Just, you know, visit my heritage and where my grandparents were and my great grandparents and stuff like that. And
That's why I love Lebanon so much. That's why I loved my trip. It was a week and a half, and I had the time of my life. That is the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. That's kind of nice.